I like ambition.
Another thing you should know about me is I'm a snob.
Yeah, just for once in my life to sit down and freaking write it out. That's all it took. I don't want to get kidnapped and die. Likely I will finish Act 2 either this week or the next. The time. Exciting. We're in Ghost's POV. So happy.
I can't get enough. Not alone anymore. You could be the one I'm looking for. You could be the one my heart adores. Got me in my head, yeah. Don't need second guesses. Falling but won't let it show. You're what I'm looking for. You had me at the door. Walked in, I need some more of you. I need you in my life. I want you all the time. I'm falling through the sky for you. I promise not gonna lie.
Hello to everyone. I have good news. It's good news. Chris and Mads posted part 2 to their Great War overview, and that has been the highlight of my evening. Second piece of good news. We are in chapter 26. Likely I will finish Act 2 either this week or the next. And I need to remind myself that it's Tuesday, and if I am consistent and get good progress, I will finish and write and it'll be good. I am anticipating just one hiccup with this chapter, though it is a big hiccup, and that is, how do we end this chapter? Does something blow up? Do we discover anything right now? Dude is having a reasonable reaction to being an idiot. That makes sense. It's just after this, I'm not entirely sure. So I need to kind of go back and be like, okay, last time you spoke to Silas, how'd that go? What were we gathering from that? What was the information communicated? How do we backtrack from that and put a band-aid on this bullet hole, basically? Don't know how I want to handle that. Is likely going to be a whole new scene because I don't understand why we would blow up, why the yacht, that whole situation. I don't know. It also throws into momentum a whole lot of other things that I just logistically, it's probably not good. So we have some whiskey on a Tuesday night. Normally I have tea. Today is a whiskey kind of night. I'm going to sip on this and we're going to go from there. Very exciting. Also, at some point this week, I will have finished editing a video. It's kind of close to done. No, that's a lie. I don't know. Maybe I have 15 more minutes of footage to get through. So I'll have a video done this week as well. So we're going to try and finish Act 2, try to post a video. Both of those things in 1 week is ambitious. I like ambition. I do. And I feel that the more I'm sitting down and the more I'm looking at this document and the more that I am putting effort into it, that builds and it will pay off. And I need to just stop overthinking it and make it happen. I need to be better at time blocking, but really I just need a habit that makes sense. So anyway, that's where we're at. Okay, exciting. We're in Ghost's POV. So happy to be in his head again. And I love this scene. I do. I think it's really good. It looks great in my head. It just needs to actually be great. Okay. All right. See ya. Houston, we have news. We have news. Houston, something has happened for the first time in since I haven't been really keeping very good track. Yeah, I have not been keeping super great track of anything really since the beginning of the year, but I will tell you that I have great news. I have good news. I wrote 1,000 words yesterday. Yes. Okay, now there was a time where I was writing 1,000 words like every day, and I'm not actually exaggerating. That was something that I did for several months straight. It's been a long time since I've done that. And yesterday was the day. Are you happy? I'm super happy. Another development has occurred. Okay. So remember how I was saying that I don't think the explosion is necessary. The explosion in chapter 26. Don't know if it needs to be there. Don't know if it should exist. It should maybe go away. I've reconsidered. I think maybe I know how to achieve this explosion in a way that makes sense, in a way that's good and exciting and does all the things I want it to do. So that's cool. That's great for me. Those are the two developments. And all it took was, just for once in my life to sit down and freaking write it out. That's all it took. Go figure. I don't have too much to say on this topic. Only that it is Wednesday. I've had a really trying week already, and it's Wednesday. When I got home, I took a nap. I had a headache. So it's 6:30. I'm going to make dinner in like 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm sitting down for that time. I might write a little. I might edit a video a little. Who knows? But that's where we're at. We'll see what happens after dinner. Honestly, I just had to let you know about what happened. I was just very proud of myself. Let's do the afternoon grind. Let's go. I have news. There's been another development. Hey! Okay, I think last time I talked, I had an epiphany, and then I didn't talk to you really, and I did some writing, and I'm in the middle of chapter 26 or 27, and it's going fine. It's going well. It's too soon to tell, truly. But that's not the development. That's not the development that I wish to talk to you about. The development is I ordered myself like a treadmill walking pad, and I'm very excited about it. I don't know. I got like the first option off Amazon. Like, it's nothing crazy. The potential. I do so much sitting at my desk, and you have seen, I have attempted different fitness like goals and little routines, and but when it comes to actual cardio, it's my enemy. I hate it. The time that it takes to actually truly work up some momentum with cardio is 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I got stuff to do, and it feels like a waste. Also, if I go walking out in the world, it's head up, eyes up. I'm not going to be listening to a podcast when I'm I will be. But I'm not going to be actually focusing on whatever it is that is going on in my ears, or I'm not going to have my head down looking at a tablet or a phone. If I'm walking at the gym or in the world, I'm going to be aware. I might have headphones in, but probably there's not much playing. It's either really low volume or I'm not really paying attention to it, because I will be focused on what's going on around me, because I don't want to get kidnapped and die. So this whole walking thing, the whole move your body, move your blood, that whole thing, been a real just non-starter in my life. So hopefully this little walking pad situation will allow me to work and move my body in a safe environment for prolonged periods of time. And I'm ecstatic. I'm so excited. It probably means that I will be moving most of my workspace to the kitchen island, because that is a counter space that is tall enough. But honestly, who knows? Anything could happen. I am an optimistic person. Okay, so tomorrow's Friday. Right now, I really need to finish editing this video. I've made pretty good progress on it, but this next video, I want it to go out on Saturday morning. So I need to work on it. And I am in some sort of really crazy hyper mood. And I think it's because I had an afternoon coffee at my place of work for the first time in many days, many moons. And normally it's just because I don't have time, and whatever comes out of my little Keurig tastes like booty cheeks. But today I had some, I indulged, and I think that's probably why I'm so Wah! So hopefully I can translate that energy into putting out this video, getting it ready for posting. Wish me luck. I'm excited to embark on this. Hello. See you in a bit. Bye.
Walked over, joining the line. Jaw dropped, you wearing all white. Wonder when you got so fine. Yeah. Said hi and asked what's been up. Kept talking month after month. Your time, I can't get enough. Not alone anymore. You could be the one I'm looking for. You could be
I hope that's not trademarked. I figured I would educate the masses. As you can tell, I have a very self-inflated sense of my own knowledge. So I figure that I have some information that you might find useful. So welcome to my dirty kitchen. I've been putting it off all day. It's going to happen today. I will clean my kitchen today. Likely after I make the ramen. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm making ramen for lunch. This is my second cup of coffee. It will not be my last. Here are the things that we need. I have 1 egg. This is probably not about to blow someone's mind, but potentially it is. We got scallions, otherwise known as green onions. For the faint of heart, should not embark, but chili oil. Soy sauce. Okay, so we got all these things, right? Now, the real star of the show. Are you ready? Chili infused noodles. Okay, so we might not need the chili oil. Oh, shoot. Yeah, this is gonna be spicy. I'll be fine. I'm gonna want some ginger. Sesame oil is another ingredient, totally optional. I also have sesame seeds that are really good. If you have not picked up on, because I haven't explained. Okay, so this is like good with water, right? Totally fine. If that's your thing, you do that. However, I need some more protein, so this is gonna kind of be a whack situation actually, because this is a new flavor of ramen. It's ramen, not rocket science. Likely, there's gonna be nothing different about this ramen than any other ramen. Okay. Oh geez. Another thing you should know about me is I'm a snob. We're adding water. All right, so into the water is going some soy sauce. Not a lot, just a splash. Also going into the water is gonna be some sesame oil. Also, some ginger. Fresh ginger, if you have it. Ginger is spicy, and like, not the kind of spicy as in like, ooh, my tongue burns. It's more like it burns your senses. So if you're into that kind of spice, go for it. If you're not, know thyself. Okay. Any leftover ginger is gonna go in the freezer. So I'm gonna do, because I'm a psychopath and I like ginger, goes in the water. Okay. We've got our scallions. The green ones go. The green ones go in the bowl. There's a method to the madness. The white ones go in the soup. See my stove, how nasty it is? Okay. That's sesame oil. And now there's nothing to do but wait for this to come to a boil. A rolling boil. It's gotta get bubbly, okay? All right, I also have something that'll remove the ramen in case I need more time for my egg to cook. And then I will also be using chopsticks. Okay, as you can see, we're getting there. This is not quite ready for the pasta itself, but it's about to be. So I'm just gonna add this into there. See, it takes like seconds. And then somehow I'm gonna get this stuff out. This is harder to get out than it should be. Oh, there it goes. Haha. Oh yeah, that smells like it's gonna be spicy. As soon as these noodles kind of fall apart, I'm gonna add the egg. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Then I'm just gonna let it go until I think that the egg is covered in white. but I'm not gonna let it go much longer than that. And then most of this ramen I'm gonna go ahead and start taking out because ramen is one of those noodles that will continue to cook so long as it's in hot water. If you need to stop the cooking of your ramen, you need to pull it out and it will survive. And once you add that hot liquid back in, it's gonna continue to soften the ramen. So if you don't want your ramen to turn to mush, it's a lot like cereal. Think of it that way. Yeah. And that is a poached egg. Okay. Carefully. Let me just, whoop. I don't need all the broth. I just kind of want most of the stuff out of the bottom. Now, I'm really hoping that this is not super spicy. It should just be medium. I'm a baby, so we'll see what happens. All right, so we get a little bit of soy sauce on there. I'm not adding chili oil. You can if you want, like I said. Beautiful. Girl dinner gets a bad rap, but, because obviously, but if you're a snob, it's totally fine. So I'm gonna eat this. Oh, actually, let me show you one of my favorite things to do. The reason we don't cook the yolk all the way. Let me move you around. Okay. So we're gonna crack it open. See all that? We go like this. And stir that yolk into the broth. Like so. It's delicious. Okay? And I am concerned that it's too spicy, so let me just, like, I can smell it. We're in the clear. Thank God. Oh, yeah, this is delicious. Happy dance. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. I think that if you like ramen, even a little bit, this is the way to go. Spice it up, okay? It doesn't have to be plain. Okay, see you in a bit. Update. It was spicier than I anticipated. Those chili infused oil, like the, what? No, sorry. Those chili infused noodles, not a big deal at first, but that heat built slowly but surely. Anyway, otherwise 10 out of 10. Okay, so now that I've eaten, I'm going to clean my kitchen. I ran the dishwasher, so I'm going to unload it and then finally wash some of this stuff that's been sitting in the sink for a minute, so. Yay me, happy Saturday. Hey, so it's Saturday, March 28th, okay? So we have we have 30 days. So we have 2 days. Wait, hold up. 30 days, that's September, April, June, and November. March has 31 days. Okay, so we have 4 days. Yeah, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31. If I don't count today, I have 3 days of March left. We need to accomplish, ideally, the end of Act 2, Part 2, fully. Or like... No, we've got through part 2. Technically, we're in the middle of the end of part 3, act 2. Okay, cool. And I would like to finish a book this month. Not writing a book, but reading a book. But also look what came in the mail. I know that Imprint, a publishing imprint, I guess, picked up these and they have like really great hardcover. I prefer the OG, honestly. I also love that they are paperback and like bricks. I went ahead and picked those up. This is from The Bound and the Broken by Ron Cahill. I read the first one, really had a great time with it. I hear it is very like hero's journey. So if you've already read Wheel of Time, Game of Thrones, like if you've already read your fantasy epic centering male farm boy, like it might be a little bit repetitive, but I have not read those things. I haven't even touched Way of Kings yet. So this is still pretty fresh for me. And it does give kind of Lord of the Rings vibes just from the first book, just in terms of like scope. The epic is really epicing. So I went ahead, and because I know I'm going to read them all, got the big ones in the beautiful indie style. I think that the quality of these books, I've mentioned it before, but the quality of these, I love it. I love how the cover feels. I love the thickness of the paper. The way they're printed, they're just really well done, in my opinion. So, and there's no room for them on my shelves. Remember how last video rearranged my bookshelf? Yeah,
I'm gonna have to do something to somehow get these on the shelf. Don't know how, don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but something will be done. I'm about to go downstairs and use my walking pad. We are in the middle of chapter 26 and I don't love it. It feels off. My spidey sense is like this whole section. I'm like, oh dear God. I feel like I've been cracking this part of the book slowly but surely, but it's not fully cracked, you know? Like there's still some things. They feel smaller though. They feel just slightly more manageable as I go, so it's difficult. This whole thing is difficult. I love it, but it's hard. And I have another headache. So I've had a headache like 3 days in a row now. It's fine. I probably just need to drink a lot more water. Wish me luck. See you guys in a bit. Bye. Okay, I did some reading and I was about to get back on the treadmill. Like I took a quick break. I was about to get back on and then I was like, you know what? We're going to Starbucks. So I'm going to order something to pick up through the drive-thru, so I'm not going to change my clothes. I'm going to leave my house looking like a bum. And then that's what I'm going to do. Let's go. Okay, that took a little longer than I anticipated, but we're home and I'm gonna get to some writing. I'm gonna put some laundry in the dryer and then we're gonna do some writing. Like butt cheeks, but just letting you know, I walked for maybe like 2 hours today, so that's kind of cool. I did like walking and reading, I did walking and writing, I did walking and watching Peaky Blinders. It's great. I realize how many of my hobbies are very stationary. Like most of the time, if it's something that I like doing, it's something that requires me to sit down. And I really love that I'm adding a little bit more motion into my life. Now my hips are gonna need to be stretched more frequently, but that passive voice in there sounds really weird. I need to stretch my hips more often so that they don't lock up, because I hit 26 and all of a sudden my body started hurting in odd places that you wouldn't expect. So anyway, all that to say, I have some tea. I'm sitting down now. I'm using my husband's nice chair because it's got better lumbar support, and I'm such an old woman. Anyway, and I'm sitting here and I'm going to do some more writing. I've already been doing more writing. Also reading something from my writers group. It's 20 pages of absolute mayhem. I cannot, anyway, I can't give any details. Like, I don't know if I can, but like, imagine one of the more unhinged things you've ever read. And that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm going to continue to kind of read and then type and read and type. And anyway, I'm working my way through it. Okay. If you've somehow made it to the end of the video, what an angel you are. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to end the vlog here, obviously. This is kind of like the stopping point in the week. I think that was either like a Sunday or a Monday. And the week after that, it was just kind of nuts and I didn't really transition well. So stay tuned for that vlog and catch up with me. As I will tell you that if you are stationary just like most of the time, like that walking, it changes the game in terms of like how much I move in a day. It's crazy. Anyway, writing is going well. So thank you for staying tuned in. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you like some of the new formatting things or if it's very weird. I'm trying to let my personal sense of humor and kind of style and likeness for things come through. So if that's just completely cringe and terrible, you gotta let me know, because otherwise I really won't know. Anyhow, thank you again for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
A victim of different lies. but I might try for one of a kind. I might try for you can see through oversight, baby, yeah.
Yeah, one time for my girl back home. Say this twice so you won't feel alone. My love for you has grown. My love for you has grown. Miles apart but I still feel closer. Shines bright but I don't lower exposure. Smoke show before you even get to know her.
Yeah,